Hello everybody, it's MrAeroHD here. Welcome to another episode of Drift That Spot. I want to thank you guys for joining me. For those who don't know, I've only put out one episode of this on Horizon 4 so far, just because I was kind of caught up in doing all the drift builds. But I'm gonna bring this series back. For those who don't know, I take sessions from me and from you guys, and I showcase them to the community so you guys have more places to drift. So for those who are interested in submitting their own sections, I will have a detailed breakdown on how to do that at the end of the video. But let's get to it. So right now we are in Edinburgh, as you can see by the trees and the bus. Let me go back to the map so I can show you exactly where we are. We are right by, there's a little cross-country race here in this little penis-shaped area. Honestly, this is my favorite drift section so far in the game. Every car I've driven works here. It just really flows well. We're gonna go through with it with the drone first. This section, it loops as well, which is like, you want me to love a section, that's the way to do it. You can start anywhere you want, but the drop-in place is like, if you're coming in and you're like, you want to join your group of friends, your drop-in spot's right about here. Enter big. I like to get as close to this wall, or this building, I should say. Make sure you're hitting like a flat point. You don't want to like start wall dragging here and then the collisions change there. The doors don't matter, so just so you know, as long as you're hitting it like past this little lip here. Oh shit, past this little lip here, you're fine. So run it tight around here, around this curve, and then you're gonna go into the park. This is where things get technical. Right around, you want to get close to that wall, but don't hit it. And then inner clip there, obviously. I like to come hang a tire out by where these, where this little barrier fence thing is. If you're lucky, you'll get up on 3 wheels, and it'll look like you're at Nico Circuit, and your penis will be rock hard. Little inner clip there. Come out and punch the benches. If you got like a couple of friends going, all these like benches and stuff will be gone and disappeared pretty quickly. Same thing here. If you want to drop a tire on the dirt, it looks cool. Swing it out wide here. Again, really, if you see like this curbing, just you drop one tire, it looks super sick. And especially right here, because there's no curbing, and like there is a tiny little elevation change. So if you do it right, you'll have one tire right up in the air, and it'll look really cool for photos. And then you swing it around, and then bada bing, there's your section. Really short, really easy, but it's a ton of fun with a bunch of friends. I should know, because on every Tuesday when we're not doing Outrun, which is 3 days, the other 3 days of the month, it is probably my go-to section. And if you guys have watched any of my build videos, this is where I'm coming most often. I always like coming here. I love coming. Can't wait for December. Just pretty much any car of any horsepower, I have fun here. My big horsepower stuff, it's a little bit less difficult. This car only has about 400 or 500 horsepower. It's not super high. I think it's, and then they updated to put traffic back in the game, so it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass now. But still way more fun. I want to thank JSI Ueno. I don't know if he came up with it, but he's the one who showed it to me. Yeah, the traffic is really the only tricky part. This part flows really well, as long as you're willing to drop a tire off the track to do it. This is a pretty common section from what I've found. If you're driving around Edinburgh, you usually see some people around here. Good place to stack up your skill score as well, as long as you stay out of traffic, or if you have that that perk where you can get hit twice or drop your skill score twice. Pretty much as soon as you're running your ultimate drift, you have to transition to drift again. So you can really get some high scores here if you really would like to. Another cool thing too is you can use that train as a clipping point if you want to, if you're brave. So if the train's coming through, you can see if you can tap the train. This is now a GTA 5 video. How to stop the train. It's not a train, it's like a tram or something. Someone from Scotland or from the UK is going to correct me on the proper verbiage in the comments. I don't know it, because I'm an idiot. That's just me. But yeah, really easy section. I could have picked something a bit more difficult or a bit more complex or a bit more unknown, but I wanted to pick something really easy and fun. You know, I still think this is one of my favorite sections in the game, to kind of debut the you guys submit cars to this series part. So without further ado, let's get into that. I'll show you guys how to submit your own sections. All right, nerds. So if you want to submit a section, this is what you're going to have to do. You have to join my Discord. Any links that you need will be in the description below. You're going to come up to, this should be the landing page that you get. Just per rules, don't be a fucking asshole. Come over to the community tab. Scroll down until you get to Drift That Spot's admissions. Then you're going to open this tab up. Now, you'll see I have something pinned, so you want to click or press on the pinned messages, and then all your information will be here. So basically, this is a little form of just want to know your gamer tag, what you want to call your section, an example or footage, and then I have an example post here. So what my friend Viking did is he included an Xbox DVR of the run. I would prefer if you had a YouTube link or something that was a bit more permanent, because if I choose to go back and use your section 1, 2, or 3 months away from now, I can still do that. But this also works if you just take a screenshot of the map and where you want me to go, or where it goes and where it ends. Have your car at the starting point and then like your little marker at the finishing point. Or if you want to go in with Photoshop or Microsoft Paint and paint it, whatever you feel like doing. Either way, as long as there's some way where I can learn your section without just having to watch it, and it just looks better if I know where it is on the map. So if you can include this somehow in your video, if you're just doing a video, or both, that'd be even better. But yeah, pretty simple. So like your post should look again something like this, where you have your name, your section name. Doesn't need to be good. You know, just something creative. If it's just like, I call this Edinburgh section, I'll probably come up with something more clever for the video. But if you want something like nice and snappy there, you can do that too. And then any sort of notes that you want to include, like good for high horsepower, good for low horsepower. I came up with this when I was drunk, whatever you want. But thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.